So Weezer's dropped an album update, Van Weezer, coming out May 15th with the possibility of coming out sooner. You know these guys, they color outside the lines, they drop an album a year. Who really knows what's going to happen? The first single, The End of the Game, has dropped. Let's get into my review. So Rivers announced the working title of this album as Van Weezer a while ago, and I gotta say I'm really surprised that ended up being the actual title of the album. This is an album that was conceptualized in response to the fan reaction when Rivers plays big crazy guitar solos. It's kind of neat to see Weezer going back to their guitar-driven roots. I was a little nervous about this though because I really like the evolution of Weezer. I really was excited about the Black Album. I thought there was a lot of good tracks on there. I picked a few and I listened to them regularly anytime I listen to Weezer. The End of the Game makes good on the guitar promise with a very Eddie Van Halen influenced guitar intro, big tapping section. I had a complex mix of emotions when I heard this. I was really excited because I love the guitar, but at the same time I was really nervous because I don't want to see a Weezer clone of Van Halen. Although it would really be awesome to see Rivers' best impression of David Lee Roth. Oh yeah! So after the tapping intro comes this really punchy, crunchy Eddie Van Halen-esque guitar riff, even some harmonics thrown in there with the dive bomb, a staple of Eddie Van Halen's. And just as I'm feeling like this is too much Van Halen for me, Weezer switches things up. They throw in their classic palm-muted chugging guitars, the really catchy vocal melodies with bizarre yet simple lyrics, and I quickly realized that this is a Weezer song. The chorus on this thing is catchy as hell. I caught myself whistling it just after one listen. That's impressive. This thing will stick with you and you will want to listen to this thing over and over again. The lyrics on the song are awesomely Weezer, simple yet bizarre at times. There's a clever nod to Island in the Sun that any Weezer fan will appreciate. There's also this awesome reference to C.S. Lewis' Chronicles of Narnia. It's lines like this that really harken back to the Blue Album and In the Garage, for example, that really define Weezer as the nerd grunge rock band that we all know and love them to be. So my overall impression of the song is that it's fantastic. My hangups here are that I kind of felt like the Eddie Van Halen tapping intro was just kind of thrown into the mix, and it doesn't really add anything to the song aside from what I would imagine just to be a tone setting of the album. It makes sense that they want to show the audience that this is a sort of album they're going to be getting themselves into. I'm also not really crazy about the idea of like a crowd-pleasing album. There's something sort of inauthentic about when bands release albums just to appeal to one specific niche. And I really like when bands sort of experiment and try different things. And I'd love to see Weezer take this Van Halen inspiration and kind of combine it with the evolution they've displayed on the Black Album, for instance, and just see something really awesome come out of it. So overall, I'd score this track a 4 or 5, and I'm super stoked for more Weezer to come. What do you guys think? Leave your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching.